Welcome to Five Views Studio. Let's decode episode 5. If you're a true crime or storytime creator, there's a silent investigator in every single upload. It's not your audience, it's not the algorithm, it's content ID. While you're breaking down cases, reading receipts, and replaying what really happened. Content ID is scanning your audio and video frame by frame. That Dateline style clip in the background, the Netflix scene you use for context, the 911 calls, news footage, or moody piano track you grabbed from somewhere online. Those are content ID magnets, and when the system finds a match, your ad revenue doesn't just slow down, it can be claimed, limited, or completely redirected to someone else. In this episode, we're building your content ID defense. We'll break down where true crime creators get hit the most, what triggers instant claims, and the safer options you can use to protect your stories and your monetization. I'm not your attorney, but I am your creator-side researcher. So let's walk through the evidence and build your content ID defense case, step by step. Let's start with the most dangerous habit in true crime and story time, borrowed footage. That could be short clips from documentaries, crime shows, Netflix or Hulu series, or even other YouTubers' coverage of the same case. To you, it feels like reference or background context. But to Content ID, it's a match. The system doesn't care that you only used 10 seconds. It doesn't care that you credited the show in your description. It just sees this part of your upload matches something in the database. Result? Claim. Limited revenue. Or your monetization going straight to the original rights holder. If most of your visuals are borrowed from other people's videos, you're building your channel inside a Content ID minefield. Trap audio. True crime creators love using 911 calls, police press conference clips, podcast snippets, and emotional background music pulled from other videos. But here's the twist. Content ID doesn't just scan video, it aggressively scans audio. That dramatic piano loop you grabbed from a random YouTube video, that viral TikTok sound under your story time, that news anchor's voice you left playing in the background, any of those can trigger a claim. So even if your visuals are completely original, your audio track alone can cost you monetization. In Content ID defense, you have to treat audio like evidence too. Know where it came from, and know whether you truly have the right to use it. Here's a sneaky one most creators don't think about. Background screens. Maybe you're filming in your living room, and the TV is playing a crime show behind you. Maybe you screen record your laptop, and a streaming service clip pops up while you're telling the story. To you, it feels like it's in the background. To Content ID, it's still a match. Even a small box in the corner of your frame can contain enough copyrighted footage or audio to trigger a claim. This is why part of Content ID defense is cleaning your background. No TV playing shows, no random music on speakers, no extra screens showing copyrighted content while you talk. So what does Content ID defense look like in practice? It doesn't mean you can never show anything. It means you start building your story around content you control. That can include your own B-roll, original graphics and charts, location footage you recorded yourself, and royalty-free visuals you properly license. For audio, think licensed music libraries, original narration, and sound effects that are clearly allowed for reuse. In some cases, creators also look for public domain material or use official licensed assets, but what's allowed can be complex. And this video isn't legal advice. The big Content ID defense mindset is this: can I tell this story with elements I truly own or have clear permission to use? The more the answer is yes, the fewer Content ID surprises you'll face. Let's talk about what happens when Content ID actually hits. A Content ID claim is usually an automated match saying that part of your video belongs to someone else. It's not the same as a copyright strike, but it can still hurt your monetization. Depending on the owner's settings, a claim might let the video stay up but send ad revenue to them, limit or block monetization, or in some regions even block the video entirely. Inside YouTube Studio, you'll see which part of the video was claimed, often a specific timestamp and the alleged matching content. At that point, creators have choices. Some remove or replace the claim section, some mute the audio, and some decide to dispute if they truly believe they have the rights or a valid defense. Because every situation is different, it's important to read YouTube's policies and talk to a qualified attorney if you're unsure. Content ID defense is partly prevention and partly understanding what a claim really means when it shows up. If you're a true crime or storytime creator, Content ID is watching more closely than you think. Borrowed footage, high risk; borrowed audio, just as risky. Background TVs and random clips on your screen, they can be claims waiting to happen. Your content ID defense starts with one question. Do I really own or have clear permission to use what's on my screen and in my audio? When you build around your own visuals, your own narration, and properly licensed or clearly allowed assets, you're not just protecting a single video, you're protecting your entire channel. Remember, this episode is education, not legal advice, but the more intentional you are with what you use, the stronger your content ID defense becomes. If this helped, save this video as your content ID checklist and share it with another creator who tells stories online. This is Favu's Studio, the faceless voice of fair use, where we protect your uploads one episode at a time. I'll see you on episode 6, Scam Claims.